All right, back again for the third section of your 10.1 video, going through your note packet. All right, so we're on the third page of your note packet for chapter 10. We're looking at this ramen noodles nutrition facts. And anyway, on the back of any grocery item, you can look at the back and see some great information that gives you some stats to do. Most of the time they put the percent of daily value there for you, so they've got the percent listed and then the amount that you're getting per serving if you eat that particular thing. So that's what we're going to be referring to here. On number 20, it says the package label shows that there's 26 grams of carbs in one serving of these ramen noodles, and it's 9% of the recommended daily value. So we've got an amount, and then we've got a percent. So based on the last video, we were looking at, we take the amount and we multiply it by the percent times the base. The percent times the base are always multiplied together. Like for example, when we did the restaurant, if you know you're going to leave a 15% tip on a $20 meal, you multiply percent times base and it equals the amount. You can turn that formula around if it feels better and put percent times base equals amount. I should say that on the last one too. But, with the equal sign, you can have this listed either direction. But the amount of the tip would be the percent that you're leaving times the base, the total bill. So this kind of works for any type of percentage problems we're going to do, whether it's restaurant bills or it's here nutrition facts or percent of increase, decrease, or a sale on an item at TJ Maxx. All right, so here we have 26 grams, that's the amount in this serving, is equal to 9% of what? What would be the total base amount of grams you're supposed to have according to this per day? This would then tell us in our algebra mode that you need to divide to solve for B, divide on each side. So when you divide 26 divided by 0.09, I've got 288.9. That's how many grams in this particular model they recommend per day. All right, number 21. Based on this label, find the number of grams of total fat that are needed to meet the recommended daily value of fat. So in the label, you look up there, it says 7 grams. That's the A, the amount per serving in this ramen noodles. And that is 11%. You see it's 11% of the daily value. So I'm going to change that to 0.11. And so what we don't know is what would be the total recommended daily value. We don't know the whole of it, the base. So we're missing B. So we divide by 0.11 to equation solve this. And using our calculator, we're going to take 7 divided by 0.11. And that comes out to be 63.63 repeating. Let's call that 63.6 grams would be the total recommended for the day. Grams of fat. All right, number 22. Unless you're on the low carb diet, right? 22. Based on the label, again, all this is just based on the label, so don't send me any emails if you're on a different plan. But please do send me emails. I'm always glad to hear from you. Number 22, based on the label, will a person eating 2 packages of these ramen noodles in one day exceed the recommended daily value of sodium? Maybe you've had that question because you might think this thing's pretty salty, but actually you can eat quite a few. I guess you can only have 2. You can have almost 3, but it says up here that for sodium, I've lost it. It's 37% per serving. So if you ate 2 of those, you'd be at 74%. You just double that. You'd still be okay. You'd have a little more salt for the day. So yes, you're okay. Or I guess that question is, would you exceed the recommended daily value of sodium? So my answer, let me revise, it would be no, you would not exceed it. You'd still be okay. You could have more sodium, a little bit more sodium for your day. I wouldn't eat that all day long. You would be over. Number 23, how many packages of these ramen noodles would you have to eat in a day to meet the daily value of fiber, to get all your fiber recommendations in? So looking up here, it says that the dietary fiber in ramen noodles in each serving is 1 gram. You get 1 gram, and that is, 1 would be the amount, is 4% of what we don't know is what is the recommended daily allowance. That's not on the label. That's what we've been solving for in a lot of these. So I changed my 4% to 0.04, and then that tells me to solve this, to figure out what the base is, I would divide. We've been doing that a lot on these. Divide by what's with your variable. Since it's times, we divide to do the opposite in equation solve. So take your calculator, do 1 divided by 0.04, and it's a whole lot actually, 25. So 25 grams. And since there's only, you need to get 25 grams, according to this, the base is 25 grams per day of dietary fiber is recommended, and you're only getting 1 in each serving. So then the math would be you're going to have to eat 25 servings of ramen noodles, which is going to mess up your sodium amount and some other things. But to get your fiber in, if that's your main concern, 25 servings of ramen noodles to get the recommended daily allowance of fiber. Okay, then lastly, 24. The United States population is estimated at 329,922,000. This was 2019 stats estimate. And the world population is 7 billion. I guess I should have done that as the A equals PB thing. Got off track. But this is what you're going to wind up doing. And you may just kind of intuitively know it's a division problem, the amount divided by the total. But doing it with my method I've been talking about, the amount, we're an amount, how many people in the United States out of the whole, that would just be an amount, that's United States population, equals P, what percent of the base, the whole world population, estimate of the whole world population. So we have the base amount, the world population, 7 billion something, almost 8 billion, and then the United States, 329 million something. So to solve for the percent, you divide by what's with your variable, so you divide that to each side, a bunch of numbers there. To get that to cancel, then P would equal, do the same thing on this side, divide. So it winds up being that division. I kind of got ahead of myself there. You divide the amount divided by the total to figure out the percent. When you divide that, it may surprise you to see it comes out to be 0.0425. And then as a percent, since we're solving for percent, we got to go to right to make the percent sign appear. We're only, I don't know if you feel really small right now, but in our whole country, only accounts for 4.25% of the entire world population, so very small. And then you think about how small it would be comparing just Kentucky or comparing just Boyd County with very, very small dot on that map. So that might be a little surprising. I know it surprised me when I did the math. I thought a little bit more than 4.25. I don't know what you thought, but that is pre-current data, 2019, the estimate they have there. All right, so I hope that helps, and please send me any questions that you may have, or if I made any mistakes hitting my buttons there, let me know so I can revise. And if you need any further videos, as always, please do let me know. Wishing you the best.